What's up, guys? Sean here, coming at y'all with another episode of Philly Static. Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into Makai Lemon's highlights from last year, going through play-by-play, just seeing things that are going to transfer over this year, things that can help the Eagles, give us a little bit of insight into what he does well, what we're not seeing. At the end, we'll kind of see how he fits into this team, what he can do for us, and where we project him being for the majority of this year. But first, if you're new here, please like, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. We're covering Eagles as much as possible, even though it's the slow season. We're also covering NBA, MLB, NHL, highlights, news, rumors, a little bit of everything, guys. So make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss any of the content moving forward. I appreciate your support. Let's get right into the video. So we're going to dig right in. We're going to go play by play, pick out our favorite stuff, and again, see what he's going to bring to the team this year. Excited to watch these highlights. This will be a lot of fun to cover with you guys. So right here on the first play, the first highlight, this is something you can absolutely expect to see this year. Jalen Hurts obviously going to be moving around a lot, going to be scrambling out of the pocket. It's good to see that Makai Lemon is quick to develop that chemistry with the quarterback. He knew where the quarterback was rolling, knew where he had to be to get into open space. Those are easy catches and easy yards in this system this year with the Eagles. He's going to have to take advantage of that as much as possible. It's a great first highlight to see because that's practical. That's something you're going to see him and Jalen do this year. It'll be pivotal that him and Jalen are on the same page. He knows where Jalen likes to go, knows where Jalen wants him to be. And that right there is exactly what we can expect to see probably 10 or 15 times this year. So on this play here, just a quick screen out to the right side. In the NFL, guys are bigger, faster, stronger. I don't know that I want to see Lemon in too many of these situations. Now, also, you expect the blocking to be better from the Eagles, so you hope that he has that advantage for him. Not a lot of burst here. I would have liked to have at least seen him make one guy miss. Great job staying up. Great job moving forward. If it were a third or fourth down situation, you want to see him hold firm on the yardage he gets. You know, this is a little bit of a negative for me. You would like to see a little bit more explosion. It's at the collegiate level. You're playing Missouri State. You'd just like to see a little bit more out of this play. So it'll be curious to see how much behind the line of scrimmage screens he gets this year. I imagine he will get some just because of his size, his movement ability. But this wasn't a great first look. Right here, this is fantastic. The Eagles have not done nearly enough of this over the past couple years. The jet sweep with the wide receiver, he looked comfortable grabbing the ball, getting around the corner, followed his vision, just took it upfield. Didn't really make much of a move once he had a guy in space. I'd like to see a little bit more movement there, but a great play, great vision, easy yards. I expect to see some of this throughout the year as well. Right there, fantastic feel. Follows the coverage up, pushes the guy down the field, backs off, hits the open space, easy catch. A little bit of I don't want to say too much, but a little bit of a Puka Nakua type move there because that's a lot of what Puka does. He'll set guys up, catch everything underneath. Once they start defending underneath, then he attacks over top. You hope to see the same thing here. And then after the play was over, just tough, staying on his feet, continuing to push forward. Again, I'd like to see a little bit more vision there. He could have turned that into a little bit more, but he already did so much on the play. He was so far downfield at that point. Not a problem. Easy catch, easy yards. Another one here. Quarterback gets out of the pocket. Makai Lemon's running a route, adjusts what he does. Again, you can't see the whole field. I would love to have the all 22 here to see exactly what he's doing. We'll get to that kind of stuff later, but he gets into the open space. Toe tap on the sideline. That's a catch in college. It's a catch in the NFL. Little face mask at the end there. Great hands. Doesn't drop the easy money passes. Had 79 receptions this year, so you're seeing why. Don't allow anything to go past you that's easy. Just catch the easy catches. Do what you got to do. Follow the quarterback. You know, again, fantastic. Beautiful comeback route right there. Obviously, they're backed up. The routes have to be crisp, clean, quick. You don't want the quarterback in danger. You want to make sure you're getting that ball out fast. Great awareness there. Another toe drag on the sideline. I love that I'm seeing that his catches are NFL catches. I hate when you watch a guy and it's a lot of 1 foot inbounds, because at the next level, that's just not going to cut it. Seeing the toe drag, seeing the toe tap, it's great to see. He's very, very polished on those comebacks. That was an amazing comeback route. Nice little back shoulder there. Could have cut outside for more yardage, it looked like. But again, catch the ball, get the yards, live to fight another day. I love the back shoulder. I expect that to be used in red zone territory. A lot of that went to AJ. I imagine Smitty will get some opportunities on back shoulders. Lemon showing right here that he can handle the back shoulder as well. Great awareness, turn around, catch the ball. Another good rep. Great rep there. Just doing what he's got to do, finding open space. Again, just catch what's thrown to you. He's just a monster in open space. He's going to be fantastic with that this year. I expect him to have 40 passes that are just easy catches in open space, just like that. That right there is exactly what you want to see at the NFL level. If they're going to grab you by the shoestrings, keep those feet moving, get upfield. You see his moves in open space. This is why I was kind of critiquing him earlier, because I've seen him make these plays. Obviously, we're going to play down to the competition a little bit. They're not playing anybody crazy here. This isn't an insane game. The coverage has been a little wonky on him, but he's doing everything right. You can't be mad at someone who's making all the plays that they're being asked to make. And that downfield, the juke, getting in, fantastic. If he beats the coverage, he's gone. He's faster than he looks. Now, obviously, they're playing Georgia Southern. Coverage isn't great, playing a little bit of 7-on-7, but you can't be mad at him. The route was crisp, great break at the top, and then boom, gone in for the touchdown. He's much faster on a football field than people give him credit for. I critiqued the screen earlier a little bit about how he moved, how he handled it. Obviously, here takes it to the outside, stiff arm, gets the extra yards. This is exactly what you want to see. This is why you want to be able to use him in the bubble screen situations, stuff like that. He's a dangerous player with the ball in his hands. When he's comfortable, when he's confident, these are the kind of plays I expect him to make. These are the kind of plays that I'm looking for. The plays that you watch the Eagles make already, that you're seeing him make on the collegiate level. Now, obviously, when you come to the NFL, it's going to be different. He is playing the Spartans here, a little bit better competition compared to USC. Feel like they match up a little bit better. So you're going to get good competition. He comes out, quick throw. I mean, the quarterback had the ball, released it. Makai Lemon had to turn around, boom, catch it quick, gets out of bounds. That's that back shoulder stuff that Jalen likes. These are things that I'm looking forward to seeing this year, things that he can realistically do in this offense that he can bring us this year. And this is one of those things. So amazing rep here. Love to see stuff like this. Not scared, finds that open space, knows the quarterback's going to hit him. Two guys over top, two guys below. There's no way you're not getting hit. There's no fear in this catch whatsoever. He comes out, does his job, high points the ball, brings it in. Amazing rep. Realistic traits that translate to the NFL. This is one of them right there. Can you take the hits? Can you make the catch when there's pressure, when you know you're going to get hit, when you're in a tight ball game, those kinds of things. He does a great job here, comes down with the ball. Another great rep from Makai Lemon. Another example of just doing your job. Great pass. He gets open at the top of the route. Ball comes in, high point, bang, bring it in. Easy touchdown. This was a fantastic play. Fourth down, have to have it moment. You're up by 7. You're trying to extend the lead at the end of the game. This is a must catch play. If it comes your way, you have to come down with the ball. Does a great job pushing the defender up the field. Comes back, creates space just enough between the underneath defender, the overtop defender. He is a monster against zone coverage. That's what it looked like they were doing there. If it was man coverage, it was atrocious. So I'm pretty sure it was zone coverage there, but just a great job hugging the sideline, not running himself out of bounds. Good throw, good catch, great rep. That's just too easy. Defense blew the coverage. Makai Lemon comes around the corner, gone. I expect to see a lot of him doing jet sweep motions, bubble screen, stuff like that throughout the year. The more I watch this, it's just he's going to be a slot weapon all day. I hope to see some production on the outside as well. I think there's some situations they can get him in on some of these comeback routes and stuff like that he shows a lot of promise with. I imagine he could turn that into a double move and get some over top receptions as the year goes on. But for right now, he has a great short yardage package, great bubble screens, creating space against zone. Just fantastic so far. Great throw, great catch. You know you're going to get hit. Another third down situation early in the game. Catch the ball. Great job getting open, understanding where the defenders are, understanding where the markers are, getting down, being safe. Just a great job on third down there. Didn't get the first down, but you got to love the fight, got to love the hustle. In a situation with the Eagles, fourth and short is as good as a first down when you're working with someone who, like Jalen Hurts, who can do the tush push, which will still be a thing this year. It's been confirmed a couple times. It's not going away. Probably won't be as heavy usage, but in that down and distance where they were on the field, that's perfect right there. Great fight, great hustle. I expect him to continue making plays like that. Great rep, great effort. Another play that you'll see between him and Jalen Hurts right there. Free defender up the middle. Quarterback scrambles out, creates some space, hits him underneath. He found the soft spot in the zone. Again, he is a beast against zone coverage. Expect to see a lot of stuff like that this year as well. Good awareness there just to make the catch. Almost looked like a little bit of a busted play. Got it together quick, turns nothing into something. Just all around a great rep there. Legs never stop moving. You know it's third and long. There's little to no chance of making this play. Found the soft spot in the zone, went up, high point. Great rep here. Just fantastic hands. That's one thing that I'm noticing the more I watch is a beast against zone, fantastic hands. A lot of the other stuff we can develop once he gets in the NFL, but so far this has been just amazing to watch the beginning of his season here. And that's a hell of a third down play, high pressure, great rep. Another really good comeback route there. I think when he is outside, that's going to be something they're going to be looking for. He has a great feel for pushing the defender just far enough up the field to create that space on the comeback, make it an easy catch. He runs that route great. It really gives me hope for him playing on the outside because he already has a certain skill set of moves that he can use and then turn those things into other things as he develops in the NFL, gets bigger, stronger, faster, gets more used to the system that he's going to be playing in. I love his comeback route so far. It feels like it's money every time. First go ball that I've really seen. A lot of posts, comebacks, over the middle stuff. He just beat the defender flat out. Defender was in good position actually for most of that rep. Decent throw over the top. Defender in the NFL probably has more of an opportunity to make a play on that ball than this guy did, but great go route. Exciting to see. I'm really happy to see that actually. Again, wasn't the best defense at the top of the route, but great job from Lemon to haul that one in. Fantastic right there. Patience. He was following the defenders. He's looking for the open space, realized he didn't have any. The defender puts hands on him at the back of the end zone. He's smart enough to just turn around, find the quarterback, get some open space to his left-hand side. Easy catch, hold the ball out, never a chance. Just beautiful. A lot of physicality from a smaller receiver right there, and you could even tell the defenders are bummed. This was a close game. USC coming back here. High pressure situations, exactly what you want to see from your rookie. Big time first down right there. Big time. Again, we don't get to see the whole route. That's a little bit of a bummer, but fantastic job throughout. Just going up, coming back, getting a hold of it. It seems like every time they need that big play, they're turning to him, and it's just fantastic to see that the pressure is never too much for him. He does a great job staying composed. Again, they're down in this game. Every catch is crucial, and he just doesn't seem like there's any jitters or any nerves. It's fantastic. That's what I've been waiting for right there. That's going to be a Jalen Hurts staple. If he can do that against 75% of defenders at the NFL level, push them into the end zone, you let them think that they've got you blanket covered, that there's nowhere to throw the ball, and as soon as you get them stumbling just a little bit, you just turn around. And when you turn around, the ball's going to be right in your chest. It's a back shoulder throw. That was perfect execution. Perfect execution. You're going to see that from Jalen. He's going to throw those kind of throws on in that part of the red zone. It's a staple of this offense. We've seen it in a lot of years past. We're going to see it moving forward. That's a fantastic rep right there. That is NFL ready player right there. Obviously, one of the blockers gets in his way, but that's a great screen. I really like that play call there. I really like that style. Just get him into a space where you got some big guys around him and let him funnel his way through there. Great vision. Really cool play call. I like the play call there. We're going to say this 100 times. Found the open spot in the zone, sat there, waited for the ball. Easy catch, turn around, do what you do. NFL catch. 2 feet down, drag the toe. That's a big, big thing in scouting wide receivers is can they catch the ball at an NFL level? If you make a play, that's awesome. But when you make that play, is it going to translate to the next level? Plays like this? Absolutely. Same play as last game, I believe it was. And this is against Michigan. Great, great competition for USC. So everything that he's getting here, he's having to work really, really hard for. Michigan was not going to just roll over and die. Obviously, they were ranked 15 at the time. Great, great matchup here against corners that are probably going to get drafted or have already been drafted here. Same play as last time, though. The throw could have went in the exact same spot as the last game, and it still would have been a touchdown. Just easy back shoulder. Here, the throw's a little wild. He's got to go up and get it. Comes down with it. Amazing touchdown. Big play against a big team. Great all the way around. There's only 14 seconds left in the second half. As big of a moment as you can get. Touchdown grab. He made it look easy. You'd like to see him slow down a little bit. He gets excited with the ball in his hands. They're getting a big lead here. This is the fourth quarter. He's looking to score again. Follow your blockers. He had 3 guys out in front of him. All you got to do is get in between those 3 guys, put your hand on the back of the middle guy, and just let him clear a path for you. A great play, great screen. He had an amazing burst straight there, so you love to see that. But follow your blockers. He'll be taught this at the NFL level. You'll see him get better at this. That was a fantastic play call, though. See him against man coverage here. Drag over the middle. Easy, create separation with your speed, your explosiveness, great separation off the line of scrimmage to create that room to run your route, makes it looks easy, outruns the guy, makes a move, runs into the next guy, takes it up the field. Fantastic play here. Fantastic play. Again, against Notre Dame. This is good competition, good rep. I would have loved to have seen a replay on that one. I'm not sure if it was man or zone. Either way, he found the open space. Big play in a big game. They were trailing there. Great job to make the catch. Even against elite competition, better defenses, good defenses. Makai Lemon out here making plays. I love what I've seen so far. Just consistent play, working hard. A lot of the run blocking on other stuff that's not being shown here is fantastic as well. Putting in work behind players that are, trying to run the ball, setting screens for other players. Again, just high motor. He shows up on every snap, and you just love to see that. Easy RPO. I hope to see some of this year. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Makai Lemon. Obviously, you're going to cover Jalen. You're going to cover Saquon. Makai's going to have to prove himself before he demands that kind of coverage. I think these plays will be open this year. It'll just be a matter of if the Eagles run them or not. But I love the RPO here. Easy money. Take it upfield. Get some yards. Get down. Play safe. Love it. You want to see him make those same plays in the NFL. Running like you're going to go out of bounds. The defenders get kind of stuck. Is he going to turn? Is he going to run out of bounds? Turns, hits the guy, takes it right in the end zone. Fantastic play. Physical. Love to see it from Makai Lemon. Easy comeback route. Again, he just loves, especially when they're playing zone, he loves pushing these guys as far down the field as he can get them and just coming back. I mean, this comeback route is disgusting. I'm going to love watching him on option routes, comeback routes, the bubble screens. I mean, he's just electric everywhere he's at. And again, the hands, he's catching everything. If it's an easy catch, he makes it look easier. And you just love to see that from him. Soft hands, everything's going to be caught, just like Devontae Smith. He's going to have an amazing year this year. Great play there. Finds the open field. Just moving. Absolutely electric. He is going to be a zone destroyer. If people want to play zone coverage against the Eagles, it's going to be tough. It's going to be so tough for teams to play zone against us because if he can find the open space at the next level the way he is here, it's going to be so tough to guard. I mean, the intermediate and the short passing game with Makai Lemon to this point through what we've watched is just nothing short of elite. It shows exactly why the Eagles drafted him where they drafted him as confidently as they did. Just elite against zone. I cannot stress that enough. Beautiful jet sweep, patience, great fake, great play call. I hope the Eagles were watching the play calling as they were scouting Lemon because this has just been great. USC has tricks up their sleeve. I love these little toss fake jet sweep. It's just fantastic. And Makai Lemon executes it to perfection, just does everything right. Love to see it. Great rep. Makai Lemon almost killed himself right here. All right. Someone's got to tell old boy, sometimes it ain't worth it. All right. Sometimes it ain't worth it. So obviously playing Iowa here, Iowa always has a really good defense. Any plays you make against them at all, you're going to work for. Obviously, we're just under halftime here, just at the end of the second quarter. Big play, climbs the ladder to get it. Coverage, I couldn't really tell there 100% what they were trying to do, but he found the open space, climbed the ladder, caught the ball. Dangerous on the way down, but you just love to see the physicality. He is not scared to go up and get the ball. Tight coverage on the sideline. Easy catch. He makes it look easy. Again, playing Iowa, elite coverage, just fantastic play here. Vision, awareness, on the same page as the quarterback. Great throw, great rep from Lemon here. First down. Amazing play right there. Another comeback route, doing exactly what he does. They're playing to his strengths. Just an unbelievable rep right there. Just to catch the ball, stay in bounds, the awareness of what's going on around him. Huge play, huge rep right there. Love that. Defender draped over his back, man coverage, good defense, better catch, better play. The physicality from Makai Lemon, the more you watch, you're seeing it. And I think you're going to see it a lot more at the next level. When Smitty was being scouted, one of the biggest questions about him was, can he be physical at the next level? Can he win at the next level? And he's done that every year he's been in the league. He's just gotten better and better and better. And he is one of our most physical receivers with or without A.J. Brown on the team. We've seen him go up and make so many tough catches, so many catches that he probably shouldn't have come down with between the toe drags, climbing the ladder. It's just you're seeing a lot of the same things that they said about Smith. And if Lemon can follow Smith and do what he did to get to that same point, we're going to have two elite receivers on our hand, because that play right there with someone draped over your back, just the composure to make that play is incredibly difficult. And that's an amazing rep from Makai Lemon. Just a dog. Tight coverage, guy on his back, guy out in front. Quarterback just throws up a Hail Mary, a prayer. And again, he climbs the ladder. Physical player. Love to see this from Makai Lemon. Easy 6 points. Amazing play. Gets around the edge, cuts it up, knows exactly where he needs to be, knows he's going to get hit. The defenders don't play it hard enough. He slides right through, holds the ball out, touchdown. The awareness is off the charts for Lemon. You always wonder when you're watching stuff like this, is he lost? Does he know where everybody is? Does he know what he's going to do in this situation? What is he good at? What is he bad at? Awareness levels for Makai Lemon are off the charts. He knows where he is on the field. He knows where he needs to be. Even on the plays where he doesn't make the play, he's still battling. He's still battling to get where he needs to be. First downs, touchdowns, just an absolute dog. And when he has that look in his eyes like he did right there, nothing was going to stop him. You just couldn't do anything about that. Great rep against Oregon. Quick RPO, easy catch. You're going to see this 100, 200, 300 times. I mean, it's going to be over and over. Find the open zone, hit it, go. Wow. Okay, so Makai Lemon has a little bit of an arm. I was not expecting this. I don't remember watching this, and I'm pretty sure I actually watched this game when it was live. It was just on at work. I think we were all watching it up there, but just an unbelievable play call. When Makai Lemon was surrounded by players, you knew, okay, well, either you're going to go down or you're going to throw the ball. He threw it into coverage. It wasn't even a wide open guy, and still somehow comes down with the touchdown. Just amazing. It's good to know that your players have tricks up their sleeve. That play right there, that play call, that exact same thing could be showing up in the playoffs this year, could be showing up in the NFC Championship this year. I mean, how crazy would it be that it's a tie ball game, fourth quarter, Eagles are driving, Eagles are down 3, Makai Lemon out wide, nowhere to go, throws the pass, oh, Devontae Smith! I mean, that's fucking amazing. Sorry about the language, but that is amazing right there. Love that play there. You'll see a lot of that at the NFL level. Goal line route, run them up, kick it out, try to create space, try to turn nothing into something there. Just a quick out, easy break on the route. Almost no press from the defender whatsoever. Lemon catches it. You'd like to see him get the ball out a little bit quicker over that pylon, but it's a score. Can't complain about a score. Awareness. I'm going to keep talking about it. Back shoulder, deep throw. Wasn't exactly what it should have been. Pretty good coverage up until the very end. Just a great rep here. He has unbelievable awareness. Goes up, catches everything with his hands. He just makes it look too easy. That's an unbelievable rep right there. I know UCLA isn't the greatest, but I really liked watching this one. All in all, guys, that was fantastic. This is all the good stuff. You know, these are the things that you want to see, the things that get you excited for what's coming next, what he's going to do at the next level in his rookie year. Again, just the highlights. These are all the good things. Here soon, we're going to start going over some of the bad. I'm going to release some shorts. The video on the bad isn't quite as long as the video on the good because honestly, he only really had 2 or 3 games where you could say he was bad, but I think it was more the coverage was dictated by what he was doing, but he played like a number one. And coming in with Devontae Smith, Wicks, Hollywood Brown, having all these guys around him, they'll be able to just utilize his strengths. So I wanted to focus on the good because there's a lot of zone beaters. There's a lot of bubble screens. There's a lot of comeback routes. These are all things that the Eagles can do with him right now, that Jalen Hurts is comfortable with, that the offense is comfortable with. It was a seamless transition bringing him in with the other players we already had. So it makes the wide receiver room look even better. So many questions about what a player is going to do for your team and in your system. This feels like a plug and play kind of guy. He's ready to go right now. I loved all of this. This was fantastic. A lot of these games, I ended up going back and watching the whole game. There is bad sprinkled throughout. He's not the greatest against man coverage. He struggles in certain situations because of his size, because of his athleticism. He's not the fastest or the strongest. But with all of that being said, he still makes an unbelievable difference. And I don't know anybody that calls Puka Nacua the fastest or the strongest, but he'll go get 12, 13, 14, 15 catches a game for all these yards, and he does exactly what you need him to do. I expect to see the Eagles doing the exact same thing this year. Smitty's your number one. He's outside. He's drawing coverage. He's going to make the plays that you need him to make. Dallas Goedert over the middle, sure hands, someone you can trust, and then you insert Lemon on first and this, second and that, and allow him to go find the open space in the zones. If you're playing a man-heavy team, you've got Hollywood Brown, you've got Smitty, you've got all these guys that can destroy man coverage with route running, deep speed, things like that. So I'm not worried about any of it at all. This was great. This was fantastic. Tell me what you guys think. I love the format here. I love just going through play-by-play with you guys through these games, picking out all my favorite things, and then putting it together and showing y'all. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the coverage because we're going to be doing this again in another couple days or a week on Eli Stowers. I want to cover all of his good and talk about what he's going to bring this year as well. With that being said, this is Sean with Philly Static. I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one.